Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Let's Stay Gamers, and welcome. So today we take a look at another ship from the Steam Workshop. Now, I've been debating looking at this for the last few days because it does bring a lot of lag to the table, but you guys keep requesting it, so it's finally here. We're going to take a tour of this beautiful Encord Gunship by Ars Hunter. We've seen some of his work before, and I have to say this ship does not disappoint. The exterior decoration is beautiful, the interior design is beautiful, it is just a complete and utter package. The only sad thing about it is this game still can't handle ships of this magnitude. Just bear in mind though, this is a small ship, it's using small ship blocks, and it is a small ship gone wild. But I have to say, one day I really do hope that it can suffer or get through ships of this magnitude. Just look at the detail and the beautiful sort of design of it. Let's have a look around the exterior. So up at the front, you can see we've got some cannons embedded within the actual hull. And as we rotate down to the lower area, you can see there's a hangar underneath supported by more turrets. But just look at the flow of the armour itself. We've got D42 written on the side there. Beautiful. And then up front here, we've got a little drone hangar bay. That'll show you what it looks like from inside. And then below, we have a larger hangar bay with also a ramp. So I'm guessing this could be landed on planets. And then at the side, we've got two of these massive 88mm cannons. Or they're far bigger than 88mm, but they look like the 88mm cannon mod. And you can see they rotate into the side. And look at that. They've got this beautiful round sort of turret thing that is integrated into the side of the hull. And this is one of my favourite things to do. You see this on a lot of Tau ships from Warhammer 40k. How they've got this sort of black ridge between the two areas. Some really good ideas for inspiration on your own build here. And you go to the back here, we've got another sort of cutout with a secondary smaller turret. Really cool indeed. And then at this area we look like we've got some venting areas, something to vent maybe the engines or something off the side, and a little bit of blue lighting. But as we come out and around to the back, he's almost separated these sort of areas like tail fins, maybe to direct thrust, I don't know. But you can see the power pack in the back is absolutely huge. We've got loads of side thrusters combined with some standard thrusters in there as well. Look at that, absolutely beautiful, as well as these wingtips at the side. So going to the other side, it's pretty much the same, identical on both sides, just a really beautiful design. Let's have a look on top to see what we've got up here. And you can see we've got these really detailed sort of hatch areas. We've got these little brackets with L sort of type around them. And we've also got the red sort of, I don't know what this is, but it looks beautiful. They've just put this little red dip on the side to make it a little bit more detailed. And it's done more detailing work on the side of these venting areas. Just really nice. It looks like a ship that could almost be put into Star Citizen. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get inside. Now, I'm afraid to tell you the lag doesn't get any better once we go inside. You can see we've got a danger sign here as we enter into the hangar bay. But we'll access one of the buttons and you'll see how these open. These use a really beautiful modification to actually open up the side of these hangar doors. And this is a two-stage. You can see that we've got some L shape. I'll leave the camera steady so it seems like it's lagging a little bit less. Look at that. We've got them retracting into each other's blocks. And then we've also got a ramp, so if we're on planets we can roll up a vehicle inside if we wish. So there we go, there's the second area, there's the ramp extending down, and we can just drop our legs onto this little platform and we can hop on inside to the hangar bay. Now, something that Ars has done around the ship that makes this really nice is he's made it so these little bays are concealed. So we've got these little buttons on the side here that actually activate this bay here. And you can see we've got a storage crate on that side. He's done this throughout the ship. I'll just walk back a little bit and stop the camera so you can just have a feeling of what it looks like. It's still quite darkly lit in here. We've got some larger lights that we can turn on if we want. I think we've got options to do these here. Let's have a quick look. Hangar lights. Yes, we do. There's the larger one. And there's the other one. So we can actually light up the hangar bay really nicely. Let's turn that off. Save a bit of frame rate if we can. There we go. Hangar lights are off and we'll head inside the ship now. Now, of course, you'd want to seal up the hangar door behind you so you don't depressurize the rest of the craft. But for the moment, I think we'll be just fine. Closing the hangar bay up behind us is quite simply do the exact same, but from the inside control panel. Something that Ars has done around the ship that's really nice is he's made it really accessible. Everything that you need for each floor is in a secret area or just a little area that's fenced off. So as we come into this area, we've got some sort of interesting room. I don't know what the hell this room is. I think this is some sort of modification for something. We'd have to check it with our welder if we wanted to find out. But you can see his pipes up the sides and made it feel like it's part of the ship. And I think that's a really important part. We've also got deck 2 and a sign leading up to that area as well. And then into this area, if we press ourselves the button, it will raise up into this really beautiful jump drive room. And we've got the little light switch on the right there. And then behind the glass, we have the jump drives on both sides. We have a monitor, maybe for monitoring the jump drive's progress. We've got some power terminals. Just the detail and placement of each block, how he's outlined and ridged the blocks, just builds so much inspiration for your own designs. You just really need to take note of how he's done this here. And he's even curved this area into the door. Really nice. So we're going up the first staircase onto, I believe, deck 2. So as we approach up here, I believe this is an automatic door. Yes, the automatic door has worked and censored. And we're entering into sort of an engineering area, that's what I would call it. So you've got the main engineering shaft down below. So if we pop that door open, this activates a little shaft that allows you to go underneath the ship. I'll just drop down and show you. We've got the gravity generator there, and the rest of the shaft leads us through the rest of the ship. There's no access points once you go down there. It's just a dead end, though, I'm afraid. There's also beautifully placed little light switch here. Let's see if I can switch this on, if I can. There we go. They'll light the shaft up so you can do some maintenance if you wish. And close that up behind us. And we'll just pop back up out of here. Once again, some more concealed panels. So we've got terminals behind here. I believe these are oxygen ones. We'll have to open up and find out. So it looks like we've got some miniature refineries. And on top we have some oxygen sort of generators. It's just really cool. I could imagine just opening up one of these side panels, sticking some ice in and getting some production done. Let's have a look what's in this room on the left. So in this room on the left we've got another staircase to the next level. But we've not continued this floor yet, so let's pop this door open if we can. Oh, it's opened itself to the side, and we've got some more secret little doors here, so let's try popping one of them. Can we pop the other one open as well? There we go. It's a little bit hard since it's lagging so well, but hopefully in the future they'll sort this laggy mess out in some of these crazy ships, but it's still very difficult. So there we go. We've got, I think it's some, is it an oxygen generator? Yeah, it's an oxygen generator, but this one's facing forward. Little control panel for it. Very nice indeed. Continue forward. We've got little drone bays now. These are really cool. All these stairs on both sides. We've got half blocks, and then we've got a drone bay. So a drone would sit inside here, and it could be launched out mining or whatever you want to do, an exploration drone. Just really cool. Let's pop that down there, and we'll enter into the front area of the ship. So this, is this the front area of the ship? I'm actually completely lost which direction we're actually going. So we'll try to activate that again. Door pops open, and no, this is the back of the ship, I believe. This is the engineering area. So you can see he's built these sort of reactor areas. I think these are like reactor covers he's built, but they do look really cool, really smart. And he's got a control panel there, and I believe there is a light switch to this room if we wanted to turn the lights on. I think it's this button right here. So there we go. We've got some basic lighting. Look at that. The orange glow. He's just such an artist. This guy should be building real ships, maybe even Star Citizen or something. All right, let's seal that up behind us if we can. There we go, done. And we'll head up to some of the higher floors if we are fast enough. So we're going to enter through the glass door and up to the next story. Now the next story is the crew quarters, I do believe. And obviously we've caught a little bit of lag going up the stairs. And what he's done with the lights you can see here, he's actually put the light behind a glass piece to give it a bit of a different sort of glow. And we've got some controls, I believe, in one of these little rooms. Let's pop this open and have a look inside. So this is a little engineering area for controls. And I think we've actually gone past one down here. Let's have a look at this one as well. So these are really cool little side cut-off rooms that have multiple purposes, either just for accessing in remote areas of the ship for engineering. And I believe this one is like a lighting panel, so you can turn off the lighting in the hallway of different areas. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, we've got CAD light 2, stairs light, so we can access all the lighting, like a bit more like a circuit breaker room. Really cool, nice idea. And let's head up the stairs, and we'll go around to the left. We've got another engineering access that's exactly the same as the one behind us over there. And then we've got the crew quarters right here. So let's get in the crew quarters and see what it's about. We've got an automatic door. And I have to say, this is one of my favourite rooms I've ever seen in a ship. Just look at the layout of that. I'll just pause the camera so you can get a little bit of a feeling for it. Just look at that. We've got a table. We've got the kitchen. We've got lockers. And wait, he's even just placed little tellies in just really remarkable areas as well. Just every little bit of ridging is done up in the ceiling. Just a beautiful piece of interior design. And then over here, we've got some sleeping areas, beds, and we've even got a little plant pot in here. Now over here we have the toilet, so we can actually pop the toilet door open. Let's just quickly do that if we can. We've got the toilet light as well that pops on, so you can, of course, the most important room of any ship, or else there'd be a massive problem. And then over here we have the shower room. So the shower room itself, you can see we've just got basic lighting and shower and some lockers. Pretty simple indeed. And we have the button for that over here, I believe. Let me just try pressing that on. There we go, shower lighting. Very nice indeed. Perfect. Let's head up to the bridge and look at one of the last rooms. But first off, I'm just going to pop this little door and show you what's behind here. So we've got another one of these hatches, and we're up into the cryo room. So we can have up to 4 crew members in here asleep. And it's just beautiful. Look at that. They've got little monitors there at the side. Cryo bays. Another just really well thought out ship. Well designed. Well thought out. Look, he's even got a camera up there so you can monitor the status of people in cryo sleep. Let's head up to that bridge. Get up there as fast as we can. So we've just exited the crew quarters, and the bridge is up here on this next floor. And it's simple. We go up here, we access this glass door. I'm going to pop our way through. Now, I do apologise for the lag, but I thought this ship was just so nice. It was just unfair not to showcase it. So we'll pop in now into the bridge. We've got actually control of the whole of the ship from here. What's my favourite about this is we've got like a captain or maybe a navigator or driver's chair up here. Then this lower area we've got a command centre. We've got some fake glass sort of windows, but we've also got this viewing portal from the top. We've got buttons absolutely everywhere. You need that on a bridge. You can't argue with that. And then we've got a map of some sort of planet and maybe that we're exploring, I don't know. And once again, cameras in key locations as well as speakers so you can alert your crew members. Timer blocks nicely placed behind these windows, so when there is functions going off, the timer blocks will create a nice little effect. But an absolutely beautiful ship. Should we dare to give it a test drive with this amount of lag? We will. So with this amount of lag, this is going to be pretty strange, but we'll give it a little bit of a test drive. So we're going to turn our thrusters on. 1, 2, 3. All thrusters are now on. You can see we've got the massive power pack charged at the back. And we'll fire this away and see what sort of acceleration we're going to get. So acceleration seems pretty fast. Turning is going to be... Oh, turning is very agile. Wow, this is definitely a gunship by the look of it. So we can turn this to the left and right. And we've got the speed as well. This is very nicely designed. Only if it was just a little bit less computer demanding. That's all I can say. But that's going to be hard to do and build a ship of this quality. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching and definitely check this ship out in the workshop. It's great for a bit of inspiration on your own builds.